Okay. Oh, I'm starting a video off with a cough. That's not good. But anyway, welcome back to Shapes 2, not Factoria. I don't know why it's stuck in my head, but welcome back to Shapes 2. So today we are doing the actual belt related stuff. So we've got the two numbers coming out. This is like 65,000. This is 7,000. We're multiplying them together. We are getting a correct result. Using all these little signals, we confirmed that last time. It is a correct result. So now all that's left is the belt manipulation. And as with subtraction, we're not going to take the original inputs and convert them over. We're just going to take raw inputs, which is these four belts of squares over here and these four belts of squares over there. And we're going to convert them over because that's 8 belts total, and this is a 8-bit by, well, it's a 16-bit by 16-bit multiplier, which produces a total of 32 bits. Each shape can hold 4 bits, so therefore we need 8 shapes. And that was just a game downloading in the background, so that's all good. I am constantly buying games and usually not playing them, but that is my problem to sort out, not your problem. So yeah. Anyway, basically this episode is reasonably straightforward. That's the addition. That's a mess. We don't want to look at that one. We're not going to look at that one. This is the subtraction. Okay, so subtraction is going to be very, very similar. So basically this logic up the top takes 4 signals, takes a single shape belt, converts that shape into the output, depending on what these are. So we just need this. We just need this, and I'm actually going to take the entire block. And all we need to do is squeeze this into a 2x2, which I don't think is going to be too hard. So So 2x2, and then we have, these are going to be at the second. I mean, we could do it however we want, but yeah, okay. So we don't need any of that crap. We don't need that. Don't need that. Now we just need to squeeze all of this into a 2x. Coming from. So, yeah. Go over there. You are there. And you are the output. Like that. Yep. And this will obviously be we'll have 4 different ones outputting for 4 different belts. There is another thing. Okay. So we need this logic somewhere. Can we just put that down in the corner? Wait a sec. Okay, so these are all the way at the top level. And let's have a look here. So I flipped it. So this one is the bottommost bit. Okay, so that one's the bottommost bit. Which makes sense because it's pulling out the bottommost bit. So over here, the bottommost bit is on the right. The bottommost bit is on the right. Well, if you tilt your head 180, then it's on the right. So that means that this, so we put them all out like this. Yeah, so this will be the bottommost bit. because we've kind of taken the normal bit and we sort of tilted it to the right, and that's going to be the bottommost bit. So we send that over there, and we jump it up. We jump it up. Okay. And that's that logic taken care of. So that should produce the correct signal, which we'll send over at some point. Okay. So let's see now. We can squeeze that in quite well. Send that down there. That's pretty good. And then we just need these three. And they go there. That is beautiful. And obviously we want these guys as well. Okay, this is all looking very doable. Extremely doable. Oh, I didn't copy that side. That's probably bad. I definitely meant to copy all of this stuff. Okay. Okay. So we need some wires going through. Again, this is the least significant bit right here. Yeah, least significant bit. And just to double check, least significant bit. Okay. Actually, let's put it up to the top. And I would, you know what? I'd feel better if the least significant bit was on the bottom. So we're actually gonna put you all the way over there. And then we're gonna have to extend these dog legs a little bit. So instead you're gonna go over like that. And you are going to go over like that. Okay. There's my second belt. There's my third. I don't know why I keep calling them belts. They are wires. But anyway. Okay. So then you go like that. And you go like that, and you do something similar. And so on and so forth. And then we start feeding these up based on what we do over here. Is that how we did it over here? We should probably keep it the same way. In which case, this is the one that goes down. The third belt goes down the bottom. The fourth belt goes up the top. And that just kind of aesthetically, I think, makes it a bit easier. Okay. So that means that the number 1 wire goes to the number 2 thing, and yeah, that wire goes there. Okay, and then you the number 3 wire. So you go up the top, and this is the number 4 wire, and it goes down the bottom. And then we got a, wait, why are we knotting these guys? Did I forget we needed to knot them? Oh yeah, I see. Yeah, okay, that makes sense. We got to knot them as early as possible. Because then it allows us to AND them later on, which we need to do for the purposes of, what happened there? The purposes of this one over here, which we've already got the wires nicely placed for us, so that's nice. And yeah, that's not right. Move it across and then drop it down. We're bumping it up again, even though we could just have the AND gate on the second level, but yeah. So this is the top two. This belt goes up the top, and we're sending the wire down the bottom. So we're basically saying if either of these are false, then we send a true signal down to there. No, wait, if they're both false. If they're both false, then both these will be true, this AND will be true, and then, yeah, then we send it through. Okay. That's beautiful, and this signal needs to end up with this guy. Boom. Okay, I like that. I think it's solid. I'm going to go and test it out. Well, it's currently spitting out empty because we got no signal coming in, but that's an easy fix. You're on the second level, aren't you? So get rid of that. Just straight up copy this. Are you really a 15? You are really a 15. Okay. That's interesting. Yeah, 15. I still like a display somewhere. I think I'm going to update this one. Damn it, I always make that mistake. Okay, here's what we're going to do. This is fine. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Beautiful. Okay, so that's pumping out 15. The ones that aren't 15 don't make it through. Okay, boom, boom, boom. All right. So that's the left one. And then this is this one. And then this is this one. And then this is the top one. Very, very, very beautiful. What's going on here? Oh, it's supposed to be 0. Okay, is it supposed to be 0? I think it was. And then this one is all ones. And then this one is, okay. We got some very weird numbers going on here. Let me just check. Yeah, there's two 15s, a 6, and a blah. So, okay, what's going on here? Oh. Yeah, that's probably necessary for the logic to work. That's okay. Copy and paste that little nugget everywhere it needs to be. So yes, you are 0, you are 15, you are 6. And you are 15. Okay. So that is a thing of beauty right there. Now all we have to do is get rid of those three. And then we're just going to do exactly the same thing, except the square will be pointing up. Like so. 1, 2, 3, 4. And obviously we gotta work this out. Like so. That is beautiful. Well, it's not beautiful, it's terrifying and ugly, but it does the job. It gets the job done. I could fix it up here, but I don't want to change this block. I want this block to be truly identical. Yeah, so we'll just fiddle it there. That's fine. Okay. Now, all we need here. Okay, well, so we're going to send this one like that. Actually, no, we'll send it out like this. So then these two can meet up. And there we go, there's our full number. So you go like that, you go like that, you go like that. And again, you need to be up here. You need to be up there. And you need to be up there. How are we doing with this belt so far? Yeah? No? That looks correct. That looks correct. Okay, and we got this one is a 1, this one is a 9, this one is a whatever this is, and this one is a 1. Okay, so those are looking pretty good. Oh, that's not what I wanted. Like so. And that should be that. We got 8 full belts of squares coming in from these 2 belts. And we got 8 full belts of output coming out. And yeah, I think what I want here is this guy. You can go all the way under 3 belts. That is beautiful. And yeah, we need to break down 4 of these bloody signals. Okay. Now we did just do some flipping. So we've got to make sure. So this should be the least significant bit. This should be the least significant bit. This is not the least significant bit. So we need to flip these again. Yeah. Not that we'd be able to tell with the shapes we're sending in here, but this definitely needs to be the least significant bit over here. Is this correct? I think, yeah. And then 9 is next, and then it's the 11. This should be 11 coming in here, and then 1 again. Oh, this is actually 8. Yes, this is 8. Okay. Which is this one is turned on, nothing else is. So then all we need is 32 bits. Outputting a 32-bit number. And it would be nice to put gaps. It would be nice to put gaps in between these blocks of 4. Okay, now we've got these laid out very nicely, so hopefully it should be fine. We don't have quite enough room in the middle to get all these wires out, so we will have to do multi-layer stuff, but I'm going to do single layer stuff for as long as I can. Whoa, 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 what's going on here? Did I forget to do something? Yeah, I forgot to do the double knots. That's all right. Double knot all day. Yeah, I'll see. I don't really want to do the double. I want to do the double knots all in a consistent way, so it looks nice. Yeah, actually, let's move these double knots a little bit further up. That's fine. My delicate sensibilities can take the double knots being a little bit closer. And it kind of looks a little bit stylized, actually, so yeah. And this will be the last that we can sort of send these guys just on the ground level. Everything else will probably have to be on the second level or the third level. Second level, actually. I don't think we need to go to the third level here. So you're going up like that. Actually, we'll send you up at exactly the same point. Actually, we'll send both of these up here. Because I don't really like going up on a corner. It kind of looks a bit weird. I don't know, it just looks weird. And then you go up over there and go down. We could put the knots down here, actually. Right on this level, we could just put knots everywhere. No, we'd have to double knot, and this one's only got a single space, so... And I'm not going to move everything for that. We'll just leave the... You know what? I really don't like the knots being that close to the numbers. I just don't like it. Am I going to really move... Yeah, you know what? I am. I'm going to move all of these guys up by 1. And then you go in there. Yes. I mean, this is a thing of beauty, okay? We have to do it properly. We have to do it right. Whoa. We have to do it right. Okay. And then you go up and like that. And then this, I'm going to copy this whole thing over to there. And then all we do is this, 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 and this. Okay, now Copy all the way down to the knots. Flip. That's actually really close. I suppose because, yeah, these were one off and I pushed it a little bit to the right instead of a little bit to the left, but that's fine. Okay, so you guys should be able to fit in that without any concern. Okay, we have got ourselves a 25 minutes this video has been, and we're already done. So the next, I don't know, do we have to make every video last for an hour? I'm sure there are some people out there saying, no, please don't make shorter videos, but I don't know, I like an hour. So anyway, we've got this logic, all of the knots are there. Let's just double check this. 4 1s, 2 2, 1 1 1 1, 4 zeros, and then 0 0 0 1, then 9, this, and there. Yeah, so it's the correct result. Okay, so I'm gonna write these two numbers down. I'm not going to write down the result though, because screw that for a joke. These two numbers, these are our really big ones. So let's put them over here. 64832 59487. So we're going to multiply those two together, because those ones are actually, they're both fairly close to 65,536. So they should give us a nice big number to sort of cap out with. And I wonder if the subtraction already has that number. I think the subtraction has the 7,000 and the 65,000. Is that no, that's the addition. Where's the subtraction got? That's a big number. Okay, so subtraction has the correct number that we're looking for. So let's go whack it in. We can delete those because the addition one has them saved already. Yeah. This is the reason I keep reusing these numbers, is because it's going to take me like an extra 5 minutes. If I just make up a number and then to input it into the system will take like an extra 5 minutes. But if I just reuse numbers already used, I can just copy and paste and we're good. So that's going to take a while to clear out of the system. Let's do that. That makes it a little bit simpler, a little bit easier. Now we've got some flickering. Oh, of course, because I moved the whole bloody platform. But yeah, the belts are starting to clear out. This is a good thing about having this be almost entirely signal based, is that these ones, the belts start clearing out really quickly. And then as soon as the belts, this stuff starts coming into here, the entire signal drops off. So yeah, I suspect the right side is going to take a little bit longer to clear out. Although I think it's producing the new signal already. I mean, this looks right. This one's going through, this one's going through, this one's going through, and this one's going through. So it's producing the new signal. This one was turned off. I guess it needed to be turned off. Maybe we should just sanity check these numbers for a sec. 59487. That's got a 15 in the ones column. 15 in the ones column. Okay. Let's just check the rest of the numbers while we're here. 15, 5, 1, and then, yeah, 14. So that was 59,000, and then 64832. Oh yeah, I remember this, because this number is perfectly divisible by 16, which is why it's got 0 in this column. And then the next number is 4, and then 13, and then 15. Okay, so you got full throughput, full throughput, full throughput, and full throughput of a number that we're not sending in. And this one is 15 full throughput. Full throughput. We're going to check the full throughput for every one because otherwise we get bad results. And I'm actually interested. The bottom right has got 0 on one thing, 15 on another. It outputs 0 on the signal and 0 on the carry. Which makes complete sense. I mean, let's be honest, that makes complete sense. So 0 coming in. So 0 coming in from the bottom. So up here, we're continuing to send 0. And we got 0 on the carry, and we got something on the signal. How does that work? Oh, I see. Because we got this left over. We got this 12 left over. And so we're multiplying the 12 by the input. Yeah. Okay. And then you can see this sort of 12 wires just sort of got this little meandering path all the way through and then comes right out the other side. It doesn't get switched at all because this is 0, which means that this thing is always going to be 0, which means that it never, ever, ever influences it. Which means this signal, it just keeps going through the XOR gates all the way from one side to the other. And this signal from the right is basically just ignored. It never has any impact because we're sending 0 up from the bottom. And then the same thing happens over here. And the same thing happens over here. It looks a bit more interesting, but that's because we're sending 15 through from the other signal. But all it's doing is just going through, just spinning through the XOR gates, not doing anything useful. Okay, so 2 massive numbers being multiplied. Oh, I thought I saw some flickering, but it's just a zoom artifact. Okay. Oh, we are seeing some flickering. Okay. These outputs taken a little bit long. Let's check the outputs. Let's make sure the outputs are good. So you look solid. You look solid. You look solid. You look solidly empty, which is expected. And then these guys. Solid, solid, solid. That's solid. That's actually a very high number for the 8th bit. That's a very high number. And yeah, all these look solid. This one was flickering before because I think the threshold was building up, but okay. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to put this into the convert from binary to base 10. So 1 1 0 1 1 1 1 1 0 0 1 0 1 0 0 0 1 1 1 1 1 0 1 0 1 1 0 0. And we can't forget the last 4 because otherwise we'll end up with a drastically different number. Now this is 3.7 billion. Okay? That's what I'm reading off here. 3.7 billion. And the exact number is 3,744,004,800. Yeah, see, this is what happens when you multiply by a number that's divisible by 16. You get something stupid like 4,800 at the end of it. Which is probably why we got these 6 zeros. Because 4,800 is, yeah, that's saying it's divisible by 64, which 4,800 I'm guessing it is. So yeah, so now let's double check our result. So 59487 multiplied by 64832. That's not the same number. 59487 487 64832. That's not the same number. It's not the same number. Ah! Well, I was worried about having a short video. We're not having a short video anymore, are we? Okay. So, first things first, check that all the belts are actually working, because that seems to be a common theme for my numbers. Okay. My calculator's not doing any. Okay, so assuming that the Microsoft calculator isn't broken. Let's start off by assuming that. So, let's take that number that we just calculated, because I did a 2 back to 10 and I could have missed a digit. So, what we're going to do is 3856661,184. Convert that into bits. Okay, I can already see this is 32 bits and these bits are different. So it's definitely a different, I didn't mistranslate the binary, it's definitely a different number. 60101 1111, and then there should be more ones here. So this is correct. This half. But this half goes off the rails. Okay. What are we doing here? Are we doing anything? So it's definitely a 1000. Which is definitely... Okay, so it's definitely correct going into there. We've got these all set up. Right. I'm hoping it's an input problem. Or it's either an input problem or... somehow we've got the bits reversed in a certain location. So that looks correct. Okay. I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to validate these inputs again. So 64832. 64832. Whoa. What's it done there? My 64832. Okay, my binary converter just went on the fritz, but it just worked again. Okay, this is not 64832, this one is. Okay, 4 of those, and then this is just a 4, and then 1101, okay, and then 1111, all right. 64832. And then 59487. Convert. 59487. All right, let's double check this. So it's a 15, and then it's a 5, 101, and then it's just a 1 up the top, 12, and then it's 1110. Okay, our inputs are correct. Our inputs are correct. Let me just double check, make sure I put the right number into the calculator. 64832. 64832. Okay, I'm going to clear this. I'm actually going to restart my calculator just in case. So 59487 multiplied by 64832 equals. Okay, it's giving me the same answer as before, which is 3,856,661,184. So 3,856,661,184. Okay, 1010, and then this is all correct, but then, well, this is flickering. Why is this flickering? Why is this not getting full throughput? That's a really interesting question. Looks like it's getting full throughput. I don't think I messed with anything. I don't think I changed anything. I was just debugging, so it shouldn't have been slowing down. Shouldn't have been slowing down. It's not slowing down now. These inputs aren't slowing down, right? They look pretty stable. Pretty stable. Maybe it's some zero logical error. I don't think so, though. Should be able to handle that. So the carry is 0 here because it just goes through. The carry is 0 here, and then the carry is 0 here. Yeah, and this is 4 multiplied by 15, which is 60, which is 12 output. Yeah, there's 12 output, and then the 3 should be 3. Okay, I'm not sure if I'm going to go through and manually check all of these guys, but maybe I should. Well, here's the thing, right? Let's double check the output. So this is correct, and then 0, 1, 0, 1, and then let me just have a look. 1, 1. So this should be 15, and then this should be 5. So it should be 15. Let me just get some labels out here. So 15, and then 5. No, it's not. I'm reading it wrong. Hold on a sec. I'm getting lost because there's like so many ones all in a row. 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. What's 5 plus 8 is 13. Okay, so this one's 13. And then the next one is 5. The next one is actually 5. Come on, 5. And then the next one is 14. Okay, so that's what it should be. Why is it why are these ones not consistent? That's an issue which I really want to solve. Okay, that's happened twice now. So we're just going to sit here and watch this for a second. Because either I've screwed up this logic somehow, or there are flickering input wires. If there are flickering input wires, I would really like to know why there are flickering input wires, because there shouldn't be. Yeah, it might take a minute for this to happen. We're watching this belt and we're watching the input wires. We're going to see, because yeah, that's twice now that it's had output problems. Now it's not going to happen because I'm looking at it, but yeah, now it's not going to happen because maybe it only happens once every while. Come on. I'm going to look over in the other one as well and see if we can pick it up from one of them, because they were both having output problems. I'm kind of like trying to make my eyes look in different directions at the same time, but it's not working. Yeah, this is actually the most painful debug I've done in this playthrough so far, because I honestly don't know. Usually it's just been something simple, but here we're off by a fairly large margin, like millions, like 100 million our result is off by, and there's no simple explanation that I can see. And I'd love it if there was a simple explanation, but There is just not. I'm not seeing it. I mean, look, there's two problems. The first is our result is wrong. The second is these throughputs issues. And I'm just not seeing it. I don't like just waiting for it to happen. And now we've got full throughput again. What is happening to cause our throughput to drop off? Come on, just happen. Just happen already so I can diagnose the problem. We're going to have to go block by block here. We have to go block by block. We're going to have to interrogate every single thing, make sure it's spitting out the correct result based on the inputs. I mean, they're all spitting out I'm pretty sure they're all spitting out the correct result, but then again, okay, I'm giving up on looking at these. All right. I don't know why they're slow, why they're losing throughput, but they're not losing throughput when I look at them. So, yeah, I just do not know. Okay, let's start off with this one, because this one is supposed to be 15. It's supposed to be 15. Spitting out 1 instead. So what do you got as inputs? You got, yeah, you got 4 times 7. 4 times 7, and you got no extra signal coming in. No extra signal. Are you supposed to have no extra signal? Yeah, I don't know. So 4 times 7 is 28. And 28 minus 16 is 12. So that is correct based on this input. Now, that's incorrect based on the output we're expecting. The carry for this one is 0 times 7. 0 times 7. Okay. So I was trying to translate these numbers back to decimal in my head, and I was thinking, where is there a 0 in the number? But of course we're multiplying in hex. So 0 minus 7 is 0. We got no carry. We got just the signal being passed through. Okay, so that makes sense for the carry. So something is wrong with this signal. We should have a signal coming through here as well. Why is there no signal? So you are... What are you? You are 2? I'm losing track of which way left is right and right is left. Well, this is the carry. And... Okay, so that's 2. Because the carry goes from there over to there. Yeah, so this is the least significant carry bit, which comes from over here, which is the least significant carry bit. So, okay, I didn't mess that up. So this is 2. And then we're multiplying. I'm going to stop being able to do these in my head now that we've got actual signals coming through. Yeah, I can't do these in my head anymore. I just can't. This is too complicated for me to do in my head. I just... Give me a simple problem, okay? Give me a bit missing belt. I can't do complex hexadecimal multiplication in my head to try and diagnose this stupid thing. Just give me a simple problem. And we got no more belt throughput issues. I don't know what causes those belt throughput issues. I really don't. We still got the same stupid error going on. Are we going to have to do this bit by bit? Let's sanity check the bottom one. Let's just start there. So 0 minus this gives us 0 and then 0. Okay, you are 4. 4 times 50 is 16. which is 60. 4 times 15 is 60, which is 48. So that's 3. And then the 12 coming out. Okay. Now we've got a carry to worry about. So yeah. So basically it's just, okay, you are 13 multiplied by 15. And then we add the carry, pretty much. So we multiply those two together and then we add the carry. I think that's how it works. Yeah. 13 minus 15 is 195, which is 198. 198 is 192 is 16 by 12. Yeah, so that's a 6. So we should have a 6 going out here, and we do. We do have a 6, and then we should have a 12 going out here, which we do. Remember, this is the most significant digit, which does go up into the top one. Okay, so we got that logic right. And I got my logic with the carry correct as well. And I think when we're doing this calculation with the last significant, the last signal, we just add it. We multiply these two, and then we just add the carry, and we add this, and then we figure out what the result is. Okay, so this block is 15 times 15, which is 225. 225, so that's got to be 13. No, 14, I guess. Yeah, because 256 minus 32 is 224. So it slips in by 1, and then we should be sending out 1 here. Okay, something terrible is going on in this block. Something horrible is going on in this block. All right, we may have found a problem here. So 15 times 15, 225. 16 times 13. Why did I think it was 224? No, 16 times 14 is 224. 15 times 15 is 225. So we should have a carry of 14 and a remainder of 1. We are not getting a remainder of 1. We're getting a remainder of 13. What the hell is going on here? Okay, well, I guess we can blame this block, but the question is, how the hell do we diagnose this thing? Because, yeah, that's a pain in the ass. I mean, it's definitely 15, right? 15 and 15. 15 by 15 is 225, which is 1 more than 224, which is 16 by 14. So the carry is right. The carry is right. And we don't even have an input signal, so it should be reasonably easy to diagnose. Okay. So let's just step through this block bit. I'm actually glad we found a broken block, because otherwise I was worried, and we found a broken block actually a bit earlier. So yeah, so this should be 1. So we got 1 by 1 bit. Oh, I'm an idiot. Okay, I forgot about the carry. So we got a carry of 12. Forgot about the carry. Okay, so it's not a broken block. So we got a carry. So we have a result of 1, and we got a carry of 12, which is why this is 13. Okay, false alarm, everybody. we have, this block is correct. This block is absolutely correct, which is annoying. I think I'm starting to see it. I think I'm starting to see it. God damn it. Okay. Okay, I'm starting to see it. I'm starting to see it. So here, this is the least significant digit right here. This one right here. And we are sending it up here, and now it becomes the most significant digit. How did that happen? It should not have happened. Okay. Yeah. That's not good. Okay, so it was an error. It was definitely an error. We were just using the, yeah. I'm sure somebody saw that probably last episode. And the crazy thing is, the first number we multiplied, it didn't show up. It didn't show up. 462 million, it didn't show up. Okay, so you have changed. You have changed. You have changed. Are these the right ones? 15, 15, 13, 5, and 14. 15, 13. Oh, thank Christ for that. Okay, so the blocks were solid. The blocks were always solid, which I'm very happy about. It was just I forgot that I was sending this one up, and I wasn't reversing it. So we've reversed all these now, and they are beautiful. They are absolutely beautiful. Now the only problem left is this thing being, because that problem that you just fixed would not have fixed the throughput problem that we were seeing before. So I still don't know how that throughput problem happened. Yeah. We still haven't been able to track it down, but I'm not going to spend any more time on that. And look at that. We're almost at an hour. So there we go. We got to our hour-long video, just as I always wanted to. So that is multiplication now. And I feel like, yeah, I'm going to go back and I'm going to look at this previous result in the calculator. So 7349 multiplied by 62995. So we're going to plug that in to the binary converter. 462950255. Okay, this might explain it. Actually, I don't know how that explains it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 2, 4, 15, 16? Yeah, I just don't know, because the first 4 would have been 0, 0, 0, 0. Would they have been, actually? I'm losing track of my digits. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Yeah, so the first one would have been 0, 0, 0, 1. And then it would have been 1, 0, 0, 1. And then it would have been 1, 1, 0, 1. And then just 1 at the end. Maybe because the number was so small, there was no carries. Because this one, I have a feeling this one was the 7,000. Which means that this one was simply putting through a 1 here, which means there were probably no carries. Because this was just 1 multiplied by whatever it is here, and that would have resulted in just a signal being pushed out. There would have been no carries because this was just a 1, and it would have been a 1 going all the way up, which means there would have been no carries on the left-hand side for any numbers. Which is why the last one passed with flying colours, and why this one is failing spectacularly. So let's go ahead. I'm going to convert this from binary back to decimal now. So 11100101 1101 1111 1111 1010 1100 That is a huge ass number. Okay, and the result is 3,856,661,184. Which, if we enter that in, 3,856,661,184, and we divide it by 59487, we get 64,832. Okay, that is successful. What I'm going to do here is I'm going to make up a brand new number. We're going to make up a brand new number, and we're going to do it again, just to sanity check it. And this one is going to be 37891. Oh, and that's all my videos being converted, which is nice. 62833. Okay. We're going to sanity check on this number because just to make it clear. And this one is large enough, so we should get some carries. And I'll put the 6 over in the bottom left. The 6 number in the bottom left. Okay. Whoa. I just took that binary number and I converted it from base 10 to base 2, and it's popped up with like 100 digits. Okay. Because I thought, all right, that's funny. 62833. 62,833. Okay. Let's code that one up in here. So it's over here, it's just a 1. That's not what I wanted. Just a 1. And then that's this guy. And this guy, which is 7. And then 5. Well, we still need that. We just need to change the inputs. 5. I believe that's a 5. Yeah, that looks like a 5. And then 15, which we've already got sent over. So that's 62,833. Now, 37891. 37,891. Make sure I type that in correctly. Okay, so you are just a 3. Whoa, no. So you're just a 3. And then this one is actually turned off. And then this is just a 4. Pretty sure that's just a 4, and this one is just a 9. No, we need to leave that. 9, I said, not 10, 9. Yeah, this one's got a lot of zeros in it. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, that one's got a lot of zeros in it. Okay, so 3, 0, 0, 0, 0, 0, 0, and then 4. And then 9. And we already checked that one. I'm going to assume that one's correct. Is it? I don't remember. Oh, we did have a 7 in there, didn't we? Yeah, okay. So, throughput, good, 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 good. This throughput might take a little bit of time. That one's good. That one's good. I always get a bit worried when I see an empty belt because I'm like, hang on, what's going on here? Okay, you're good. And you're good. Yeah, that was 9. Okay, so these belts went a little bit empty, but now they should be processing, throwing away a lot of garbage. But yeah, we'll have to wait a little bit. I'm just going to do the calculator now and get the binary of what it should be. 37891 multiplied by 62833 is 2,380,805,203. Okay, 2380805,203. That's the full 32 digits. Yeah, so this should be 1000 up there. Yeah, let's just go through here. So 1000, 1101, 1110, 1000, 0011, 0100, 0101, 0011. It's beautiful. It's a thing of beauty, and it's completely working. So there we go. That is a full 16-bit by 16-bit multiplier that we have built in Shapez. And you know what? I'm not sad that we got rid of this crap, reusing the input bits to the output bits. Let's actually double check, because I'm very interested with this number. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. It's 15. It's got 15 digits. Here's the thing. We're putting 15 digits in, we're getting 15 digits out. It's a fluke. Okay? I have already proven, logically in my head, that it's impossible to build the output signal from the input signal. And I'm going to give you a very, very, very simple example of why it's impossible. Okay. Let's say you have two numbers. Well, we'll actually do it with things here. So I'm going to put out my different numbers. So you're multiplying these two numbers, right? So this is 15 and this is 17. So there's a 16, that's a 1, and this is our regular 15. This number is equal to this. 17 by 15. Yeah, what is 17 by 15? 225 plus 30, which is 255, which is 1 less than 256. You see how awesome that is? You see how incredibly awesome that math is? 1 less than 256. So the point is, we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 input. We got 8 output. So it is impossible for multiplication. I thought maybe it was possible. It is not, because you get into these weird states where these numbers are placed far enough apart. Now, if I was to do this, then maybe it would be possible, because you'd start to get some zeros in here. You'd start to say, okay, do this, and we got some carries and we got some overflows, and it would kind of work. But if we don't have that, if we just have these, then it's completely impossible, because you're going from 6 to 8. So that is why we absolutely needed. I wasn't sure, but now I am completely 100% sure that we needed it. Now we've given this enough room to spin around. We've got full throughput. So let's go from the right hand side down. So that is correct. That one is correct. That one is correct. 1100, that is correct. And then that one's correct. And then that one's correct. And then yeah, we just got this. So this is, I'm not sure what this number actually is. What is that number? If we just convert 2 to 10 and we just put 1 with 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 16, Okay, so that's 2 to the power of 31, I think. Or 2 to the power of... I think it's 2 to the power of 31, which is 2.14 billion. And our actual number was 2.38 billion. So that explains why we had those 3 zeros, because they're pretty close. They're only like 150 million, which is contained in this one. So yeah. Okay, but regardless, we are correct. We've got no throughput issues, although they still pop up at some point. But I don't know, I just might ignore them. They shouldn't have been caused by this bug, because this bug would have been still consistently sending the A signal through 100%. So there should not have been no wire flickering. So I don't know what would have caused this. And we're not using too many of these squares. We're definitely not using too many of them. So I just don't know what would have caused that. But anyway, we're done. We're done with the multiplication. Next up is the division. And the wiring website that I used for the multiplication does have a division as well. So we're probably just going to do what we did here. We'll just copy off it. We'll just make a block and we'll copy off it. And then the challenge will be mainly setting up the blocks. And obviously, I mean, here we understand what the block's doing pretty much. Is basically, this one is just, it's taking this number. And if you think about it, this is just an addition logic. So this is just taking the original number. If both of these are true, then we've got a number. Then we add this number and we add this number. So really, if you go back to our addition, where's our addition? We had this little block. This was just adding 3 numbers. So it adds this number and then it adds this number with the carry, and then it's adding the carry over here. And you can see this one, and then we just OR them. So this, all this is doing exactly the same thing. So we're taking the result and we're ANDing it and ORing it with the carry, and then if either of these are true, we're sending them out. So this logic, actually, I already figured out by myself. I just got so trapped in the idea of having this grid down the bottom with the 16 things and then putting them out and doing it like that. And it just got really messy, where what we should have done is we should have just had a block per combination. And yeah, so that diagram and that website really, really helped, but the actual logic I already had kind of figured out. The logic for the division, though, is much more complicated. It's a lot more complicated. There's little bars on top of the numbers. I don't know what that means. There's weird variables. I don't know what those mean. I'm going to have to do some reading and figure all that sort of stuff out, but I'm pretty sure we can do it. Though it's probably going to have... well, the thing is, how many decimal places do we want to go for? Because we'll just keep adding blocks for more decimal places, which I'm fine with. You know what? I'm absolutely fine with it. But yeah, we're definitely going to do that, and it's definitely going to be awesome. So hexadecimal binary long division coming up in the next episode. I don't think I'll even try and work it out by hand. I'm not going to pop up one of these tables and say, oh, how do I do long division using these binary tables? It's just like, no. This will just be a build exercise using the circuit diagram that I found on this wonderful website. And yeah, but as I said, this block here, all it's doing, ANDing these two, getting the result, and then adding the result to 2 more numbers. And the brilliant thing about this is when you're adding 3 binary numbers, the most you can have is a 3 at the end, which is 1 result and 1 carry. So that's it. So you're never going to have a 2 on the carry. You're never going to have a 2 on the signal. And that's what makes this block beautiful. Yeah. And then you're kind of shifting it. So you're saying this carry is the next level up, and this is a shift because it's the next signal up. So this carry is now just a normal number that we can just add, which is beautiful. And the signal just gets passed along, and it gets passed over here. So what we're doing is we're shifting up one because we're moving from this number to this number, but also shifting to the right. So we're moving down from this one to this one. So we're shifting one way, but we're shifting negatively the other way. And so the signal remains at the same level. It gets shifted left and it gets shifted right. So it remains at the same level inside the number. And then we just add it. And it's beautiful. So it's kind of like we're adding these numbers and these numbers together. And then we're adding them with the carry, and they're all at the same level, which is fantastic. So yeah, I love this logic. And this is not just me. The reason I'm trying to go through it and explain it is this is not just me blindly copying crap off a website and saying, voila, look at this, it's beautiful. I actually do understand how this works, and we've just explained this thing with regards to the addition logic that we previously had. So yeah, this is basically, we've built this before for the addition. Here it's just much nicer laid out, and we got some nice little things. But then again, what I'm trying to say is that I am awesome, and you should give me all the credit, even though I did cheat off a website, because yeah, I had everything I needed beforehand. I just didn't know how to lay it out properly, and the website helped me to lay it out properly. I would have figured this out, but I didn't even need the website, let's be honest. I really didn't. And the fact that I'm going to copy off the website for division is irrelevant. It's completely 100% irrelevant. But I'm still going to use it because, yeah, I'm not going to do this without the website. Oh, God. Anyway, thank you very much for watching. I think we're going to finish it off here. There is no more testing needed. We have got 3 different numbers, which we're all happy with. That one was a bit of a furphy because it was correct even when we had broken circuits. But, yeah, it's all good. It's all good. These two are we definitely got them correct. So, thank you very much for watching. I will see you guys later.